up and good afternoon, everyone. We are over at the shop. It is Friday. It's almost the end of the day, but I wanted to film some stuff to show you guys what we had going on. A couple cool things. We were working on this, redesigning this front suspension, which I'll probably do a little bit video on later, but we're basically putting in a new track bar. These are the plates to tie the frame together. It's going to hold everything. It'll look different when it's done. But over here we have a 2003 LB7. Figured we would show a video on this. We got most of it done already, but the kind of the hard part's next, I guess. This is factory downpipe. Now these things are a pain in the butt. They are bolted on. There's 1, 2, 3, 6 bolts on this, which are, what size are they? 12? 14, 12, something like that. But luckily on this, as you can see, we have a HOODSTACK on it. Now, I don't know where this kit came from, but it is a kit, and it's actually pretty nice. Didn't really have to move too much out of the way, but basically it comes with a factory flange here that you bolt onto the back. So take the heat shield off your downpipe, take your downpipe out. That's pretty easy. Bolt this piece on, the V-band goes on. This kit's actually really nice. It has a bolt down here that bolts the valve cover to mount it all. And then basically you have a HOODSTACK on your LB7. Not really too much that goes into it, but we will go over the next process here, which is going to be getting it through the hood. Obviously we need to drill a hole and mark it all, so we will go over that here in the next few minutes. But this part I felt pretty self-explanatory. I don't think you can really mess this up. Yeah, we're gonna move that coolant line a little bit, and then we had to bend the AC line just a little bit to get it out of the way. But for the most part, haven't really taken too much apart besides the wheel well, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So after this, next, which I feel is the hardest part, is gonna be drilling the hole in the roof of the hood, the hood. And then I'll show you some tricks on how we're gonna line all that up, and then yeah, should be pretty easy. Once we get the hole drilled, we'll mount everything up and get it all set up, and then do a startup and a drive. But it's a pretty sweet truck. I believe it has a bigger turbo. It's got all the fancy, most of the fancy piping stuff and track bars and all that good stuff. It's pretty rowdy. Pretty sure it has built trans too, so not a bad little unit. Now we have a dot for where we need to be. A little tip and trick. Piece of tape upside down, piece of tape over the top to hold it straight. Now we get a center hole. And voila. Now there is going to be a TSO tip going over this later, just hasn't arrived yet. But as you can see, pipe is in, got it bolted through. Had to cut this out a little bit just to get some clearance so we can get to the bolts there, clean it all up. This should be good. We're going to go ahead and start it now. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, it's a little close to this AC line. Might wrap it or put something on it, but we moved this coolant line. Everything fit pretty good. If I can find the name of the company, I'll plug it or put it down below. But we're gonna go ahead and start it. I'm gonna go fire it up. Pretty good in my book. We'll go on a test drive probably tomorrow. We'll take it on a test drive and see how she does. It'd be cool to go at night at some point and see if it shoots fireballs. But I don't know if it's going to. And it's not my truck, so I won't be doing that. But I will ask the owner later on. But yeah, pretty sweet all around. Pretty cool truck. So like I said, there will be another tip going on here, so yeah, but for now this is what we got. The only thing I would say I didn't like about it necessarily was that the pipe inside is a little bit short. I would have went for like a bigger opening with like a taller stack off the exhaust itself that kind of sat up into the hood higher. That way I just am worried about soot getting inside, but we will have to see later how it all goes. But this is pretty good for now, and like I said, the guy wanted it short because we are going to be putting a TSO tip on here, so that's why for now it is just a little stubby guy, so RIP windshield. But until tomorrow when we do the test drive. Alright guys, that is going to be a wrap for the HOODSTACK video. It is so bright out here, I'm sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we didn't show the whole thing. The beginning's pretty self-explanatory, but the ending is kind of the important part, the hard part. So we ended up adding a little piece to get it up out of the hood a little bit more. Added about 1 inch to it. Fits, it does touch the hood a little bit. We're going to redesign later, but for now, that's what we did. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you later. I'm out.